Good morning from the Mecca of the cricket, Calgary's Mecca of the cricket, Riley Park, where we are going to witness the finals of the AWCL Canada Cup cricket match between Calgary Stallions and Calgary Women's Cricket Team. Both the teams have qualified for the finals. Calgary Women's Cricket Team is the players. Preeti Karthik, Namra Dillon. There's a lot of talk about this young girl. She's got talent. Zafrishan Wakar, Shivalika Katyal, Alia Williams, Arbi Joshi, Meher Abrar, Haroop Kang, Ishkirat Kaur, Bindu Karthik, and Mayuri Sharma. That's the Calgary Women's Cricket Team for you. Calgary Stallions Academy won the toss and they elected to bowl first. Calgary Stallions team comprises of Harsirat Kaur, Harmanjot Kaur, Arunima Kaur, Jessica Griffin, Kamya Parmar, Pahul Pannu, Tiffany Thorpe. She is the top scorer of the league as of today. I think she hit a couple of half centuries. Anima Wakar, Alia Sayed, Saunit Kandola, and Tavisha Karthik. The two umpires. Middle. The ground is a little bit damp from the dew, and this tournament is sponsored by Remax. Surya Pratap Singh is a realtor. Big shout out goes to him for helping conduct this tournament. So capture your moments is another SNJ picks to raise. They are helping with conducting this final in the tournament as well, offering their services. And along with that, we have our regular sponsors of CNDCL, Prep Ultra, Source Sports, YYC Sports, Auto Reboot, Northwest Physio and Massage. We have a special announcement to make. We all know this game brings a lot of people together, and we are trying to raise some money for cancer-struck people, along with the Canadian Cancer Society. 22 Yard Networks is raising a fund and all the 100% of the fund raised through our campaign will go directly to the Canadian Cancer Society, supporting the patients for research, prevention, advocacy programs. So please donate as much as you can and make a difference. Remember, no contribution is small or big. Every penny counts. You have the QR code on the screen, or you can visit fundraisemyway/cancer.ca/teams/22yards network/donate. Please donate and make a difference. We are waiting for play to begin. I think the umpires have decided to wait a little bit for the ground to dry a bit. And as and when action starts, we will be back. So action about to begin here at the Riley Park. Two batswomen at the crease. Haroop and Nimrat opening for the Calgary Women's Cricket Academy. Calgary Stallions. Skipper won the toss and elected to field first. The umpires for today are umpire Paul, very well respected umpire in the circle, and umpire Neeraj as well. Pahul Pannu will start the operations here for the Stallions, and she will be bowling over the stumps. First one pitched up, drifting down the leg side. Haroop doesn't connect the ball. It's there to be hit. Pahul got away with that one. All the fielders inside the 30-yard circle. There's nobody on the boundary. Swan jumped up from length, played well towards the extra cover, short extra cover. Calgary Women's Cricket yet to open the score. Short one, trying to hit that down the ground, but gets in thick edge, goes over the short third man, who runs behind and collects the ball. Meanwhile, a couple of runs. Haroop opens her account with a couplet. And today's scorer and third umpire is Dharminder Tiwari, who is also the Vice President of AWCL, Alberta Cricket and Scorers Association. As we see, this one wanted to slash it through covers, but didn't get any bat on it. Not coming into the line of the delivery. It's backing up a little bit and throwing hands at it. Missed the line. And keeper did the rest. This is a good start here from Pahul, except the first one, which was a rank full toss. He's come back well here. This was uppish. A quick single taken. Wasn't too far away from Pannu. Haroop didn't go through the shot. It was a half drive, half push. Early morning, feet not moving as much as they should. Outside the off stump, trying to fish around with that. Nimrat doesn't get any bat to it. End of the first over. Calgary Women's Cricket Academy got 3 from the first one. Good start here for the Stallions. Tiffany Thorpe. This one has been hit between the gap at the square leg and the mid wicket. Gets a single there. Haroop moves the score to 4. All 4 runs scored so far by Harroop. Tiffany Thorpe bowling the second over here at the very picturesque Riley Park. A long history of cricket at this place. Roughly around 117 years back, the game was played here, and since then the CWCO has been instrumental in organizing these kind of tournaments. And contrary to the belief, the women's cricket has contributed a lot to cricket, and I'll talk a little bit about it during the game as Tiffany comes in, bowls. It was a good ball, moved a little bit towards the off stump after pitching in around middle stumpish line, and pushed well by Nimrit, hitting the length hard there. Tiffany. That ball moved a little bit. She's getting a little bit of swing in the air as well. It's supposed to be a hot day here at Calgary. The maximum temperature expected to be around 28 degrees C, but that's later in the evening. At the moment, it's 12 degrees C. It's a little bit cooler right now as Nimrit cuts that ball towards backward point and runs across for a single and opens her account. Lush green grass, beautiful trees. His ground has got a tree in just outside the boundary line on the leg side. This one has been driven, was a good shot, went straight to the fielder. End of the second over, 2 from it. CWC 5 for no loss. Should be a wide. Starts with a wide. The second over. Pahul. This ground reminds me so much about my native place. Full toss outside the leg stump, missed. Getting touch on that, but is a wide in any case. Score moves up to 7. Pahul needs to get her line back. Third wide of the over, this time outside the off stump, 2 down the leg, overcompensating for it. Pahul, a great start to the second over. She is kind of feeling something in her hammy. Pahul once more. This one, better line, better length. Batsman dabbed it down towards backward point. Was looking for a single, looking at her partner. Not sure whether to run or not. Decide against it, which is a good thing to do when you're not sure if you want to run or not. Was a non-striker's call because it went behind the stumps, so No run taken there. This one full driven towards mid-off. Went straight to the fielder again. No run. 3 wides so far in this over, and then 2 dots. Pannu comes in, edges just where the first slip would have been. We'll come back for the second. Was a good ball there from Pahul Pannu. Good length ball. And ball bounced a bit from length. And Namrat got an edge to it. Would have been a regulation catch for the first slip. Namrat gets 2 on that ball. That's good ball again. Rockbacks. And just pushes it towards the point fielder. Score remains at 10 for no loss. This is a 5-4 field. Pannu is bowling to. Pitched up, slow one. Gave it a little bit of air. Namrat got beaten in the flight. The ball dipped in the end. It was lucky that she got the toe end of the bat on the ball. Otherwise, would have been curtains for her. This one, quicker one, bounced again. That spot where the ball is bouncing from that length. And normally you don't see that kind of bounce from that length. And played well in the end. End of the third over. A second from Pahul Pannu. 3 wides and 2 scored of the bat in that over. That makes it 5 for the over. CWC move to 10 for no loss. Tiffany Thorpe gets ready to bowl her second over and 4th of the innings. She's operating with driven. Yes, no, direct hit. Good cricket all over. It was a good shot. Full on the middle stump, was pushed towards mid-off. The fielder was ready. Batsman wanted to take a single. Batswoman wanted to take a single. Saw the ball going direct into the hands. Decided against it. Mid-on fielder hit the wicket direct, but no damage done as Tiffany bowls this one closer to the stumps. Being hit between the gap and the cover, and point gets a single. Haroop. She moves to 5. And Namrat is batting on 3. Third man, backward point, short cover, extra cover, mid-off. Mid-on, mid-wicket, square leg and a fine leg. That one was on the stump. She's bowling stump to stumps here, Tiffany. That one was right in the center. Namrat did well to defend that. Ground is a little bit wet due to the dew, overnight dew, so the towels are out. The ball is getting a little bit wet. Cut towards backward point, misfielded there by the fielder. Allows Namrat to take a single. very heartening to see girls cricket getting some prominence here in Calgary. Pitched up, very good delivery there from Tiffany. She's a tad bit quick for Namrat or Haroop. Inviting the drive there, Tiffany was a bit quicker. Again, Haroop is living dangerously here. That's a bit of brilliant bowling there from Tiffany Thorpe. And she looks to be a great talent. Got strong shoulders, and she's putting them to use. We see a bowling change here. Savneet is going to take over Pahul Panu, who bowled 2 overs. "12 for none in 4 CWC" as Savneet bowls first one outside the leg, drifting down, hit towards fine leg by Namrat, gets a single. The score moves to 13. Six on the offside, 3 on the on. As Savneet comes in, pitched up, one on the leg stump. Played towards the short fine leg. Picks up another single. Savneet needs to adjust her line a little bit here. The length is okay. This one short, hit, and the ball dying down due to the length of the grass. Here, the ground shots unfortunately don't get as much value. And they need to try and go big over the inside field here to utilize the power play. This one is a rank short ball and has been hit towards deep mid-wicket. The fielder goes and collects, and not before Nimrat picks up 2. There was a good shot there. She rocked back onto the back foot and used the horizontal bat to good effect. 16 now, Calgary Women Cricket Academy. Savneet right arm over the stumps, outside the off stump cutaway. Good shot that from Namrat. Adds another single to her score and the team score. Namrat moves to 8. Haroop is batting on 6. The 3 extras, 3 wides. We see some change in the fielding positions. A couple of fielders being interchanged. Savneet getting ready to bowl the last ball of a first over. Has gone for 5 so far. Not easy to grip the ball as the ball is quite wet. Tiffany is helping Savneet to dry the ball. Swan Haru went onto the back foot. May have been better off playing on the front foot on that occasion, but waited for that delivery to pitch and then more feed and played it towards backward point for a no run. So 17 in 5 overs so far. The Calgary Women Cricket Academy. Tiffany is continuing her bowling. This one driven, misfielded. Nimrat and Haroop opening the batting for CWC. Nimrat has played some delightful shots. Good ball again there, trying to drive it. Gets a thick inside edge and the ball hits her toe. She's in visible discomfort there. The hard ball hitting the foot. Delicate bones. Driven on the up towards backward point. It's a single, Nimrat. Good action there for Tiffany as well. Is using her height and shoulders to good effect here. Has got good bit of pace. She's been landing the ball in good areas. We see a couple of elderly couple in the ground who are being requested to walk outside the playing area. Stephanie. Bowling a good line and length here. Haroop not able to find gap on that occasion. This is the last over of the power play. Score 18 for no loss. 2 balls to go in this power play. Wide outside the leg stump. Should be a couple of runs. Plus the wide there. Decide against the second one there. Wide signal by umpire Neeraj. First bad ball there from Tiffany. Full outside the leg stump, drifting down the leg stump. Should be another wide, but umpire has signaled that it hit her pad, so got away with that, Tiffany. Leg pies signaled. Moves the innings total to 21. This is the last ball of the power play coming up. The bowlers are definitely feeling a little bit challenged because the ball is getting so wet, difficult to grip. This one was a very good ball, just outside the off stump, foolish. It was a quick one as well, and Haroop wanting to drive. Missed the line and keeper collected the ball, not very cleanly though. End of the power play. 21 for no loss. Seeing another bowling change here. Harsirat Kaur, the left armer, is being introduced into the attack after Savneet bowled 1 over. Harsirat starts well, bowling right arm round the stump, pushing the ball a little quicker and push towards the offside for a single. Or did the fielder there hitting the stumps, but the batsman had made a ground. Nimrat, she moves to double figures on 10 now, and Haroop has been on 6 for a while now. She needs to get going here. Harsirat is ready. Bowled in there. That was a good delivery. Right on the middle. Right on the money. She's got a beautiful action, Harsirat. First loss here for the Calgary Women Cricket Academy as Haroop is cleaned up by Harsirat. Inviting her to drive, giving a little bit of air there, was a little bit quicker as well. Completely bamboozled there. Haroop. Great start this for Harsirat. 22 for 1 now. The score here at the Riley Park in the finals of the AWCL Women's Cricket Canada Cup. Played here in Calgary. Umpire Neeraj there helping with the stumps, making sure that the stumps are upright and in the proper position. Alia is the new batswoman. As Harsirat comes in once again, flighted one outside the leg stump, pitching outside the leg stump this time. Appeal there for an LBW, but more of excitement than an appeal. I really do like her action, Harsirat. A calm approach towards the stumps during her run up. Good action. High arm action. Good bowling. That's really, really good top class spin bowling there from Harsirat. She's not spinning the ball too much, probably being hindered by the wet ball, but she has been putting the ball in the right areas here. She's looking dangerous here, Harsirat. This one pitched up, again missed. Not getting to the pitch of the ball there earlier. All the fielders chipping in, chirpy fielders there. The skipper herself withdraws at the last moment. Batsman as the fielder was still moving. That was the skipper, Pahul. Living so dangerously there. Alia, she needs to come to the pitch of the ball to meet the ball. End of a wonderful over. Great start there from Harsirat. Score is 22 for 1 in the 7 overs. We're seeing another bowling change here. Harmanjot, I think it is. Right arm over the stumps. Hit towards short extra cover. Important to find gaps here, as we know the ball doesn't travel distance. Even if you hit a hard shot on the ground, you need to find gaps and pick up a single here and there. Keep the scoreboard moving. Bowled him here. Nimrat missing the line of the ball completely there. Harmanjot picks up a wicket on the second ball of her spell. That's what pressure can do to you. It was earlier Haroop who got stuck on 6 for some time. She felt the pressure. And then Alia in the last over of Harsirat missed quite a few balls, quite a few dots. That tells upon your partner as well, as he saw here. Nimrat, who was playing well, missed the ball completely, and Harmanjot disturbed the furniture. Second wicket down now for CWC. They are now 22 for 2. We see new batswoman walking into the middle, having a word with Alia. They need to keep on picking runs here, keep the scoreboard moving, play the ball in gaps. Easier said than done, but that's what they got to do here. Is a spring the steps of the Stallions as a result of those two quick wickets. And the new batswoman rather, Shivali. As Harmanjot pitches this one short, and Shivalika watches the ball, lets it go, and keeper does the rest. And the T20 format games, they move quite fast. You don't have too much time to settle in. This one wide, tried to bowl quicker one. She's last two balls she bowled were quicker than the one she got Namrat out with, as she comes once more, defended towards point fielder. Score remains at 23 for 2. The 8th over in progress. You have to have power game here to make some big runs. Another dot. Full toss outside the leg stump, left alone, signaled a no ball for height. There should be a free hit there for the batswoman, Shivalika. Let's see if she can make this no ball and the free hit count. Was outside the leg stump. Played towards fine leg, gets a single. End of the 8th over here. CWC 25 for 2. This will be a great experience for these girls. The best way to learn about the trade is to be in the center and play games like these, get experience. CWC 25 for 2 in 8 overs, as we see Harsirat getting ready to bowl her second over. Yeah, how to be watchful against this girl. This one flighted outside the leg stump, swept towards fine leg, pick up a single. Shivalika. Alia is yet to open her account. Tiffany Thorpe has been dropped towards the boundary line on the mid-wicket area. So looks like Alia has some reputation of hitting big. And one has been hit over the infield for a 4. That's a great shot. That's the first boundary of the innings as well. That's what I was referring to earlier in the previous over. Somebody needs to play a power game here, has to clear the infield to get some runs on the board. And Alia has been trying to do that since she came in, missed the few balls in the previous over from Harsirat, but this one she picked up the length quickly and hit it over the mid-on fielder. for a boundary, and the ball being fetched back from the bushes here. CWC take their score to 30 for the loss of 2 wickets in 9th over in progress. A little bit of history about contribution of women in cricket team. It's the round arm bowling action is believed to be invented by a girl called Christiana Willis. In the 19th century, back in around 1820s. Though that's the belief, but there's no single universally accepted inventor of round arm action. But the technique was linked to Christiana Willis, who used it to avoid her long skirts, and her brother John Willis, who brought it into competitive play in 1820s. There are some historians that do not believe that was the first time the round arm action was invented. This one, Alia gets in thick outside edge and ball goes over the backward point area, just cut inside the boundary line, takes another couple. She's taking on Harsirat here. You have to take best bowlers on if you have to make a statement. And she bowled a brilliant first over Harsirat. This one pitched up a little bit, pushed a little bit quicker, and got a steep bounce on that. Beaten by bounce there, Alia. Harsirat, left arm around the stumps, flighted one, taken on full, swept towards fine leg where the fielder misfields, allows Alia to complete another single. Takes her to 7 and CWC to 33 for 2. And need to get going here, CWC. Last ball of the 9th over. Pitched up, driven straight to the fielder at short extra cover. End of the over from Harsirat. Eight runs came off it, a little expensive on that occasion, Harsirat. Coming back to the round arm action, as I was saying, some of the historians don't believe that Christiana Willis was the reason of the ball being bowled round arm. Some of them suggest that the earlier origins were with the cricketers like Tom Walker in 1790s. So the hoop skirt story is sometimes considered fanciful. Wide. But Willis's influence is acknowledged as a key moment in the revolution that moved or led to the modern bowling action. Was a little bit of trivia of the contribution of women in cricket. Goes as far back as the 19th century, as Harmanjot bowls The next one round the stumps. She's angling the ball across, making sure that the ball is not in the arc of Alia. Harmanjot around the stumps again. Defended this time by Alia. She is having some difficulty to manage that angle created by Harmanjot. That's good thinking by the bowler there. This one wanting to sweep on the full, gets the edge of the other face of the bat, goes over towards third man, where the fielder from fine leg came across, fielded, and allow enough time for Alia to pick up another double here. The score moves to 36. And we're in the 10th over of the innings. Scoring at an average of 3.79. Appeal for LBW, but height clearly an issue there. Might have pitched outside the leg as well with that angle. It's very difficult to get an LBW bowling around the stumps, and when you're creating that angle, you reduce your chances quite a bit there. This one again missed, wanting to sweep and use the vacant space available there on the leg side. You're trying to play the field here, Alia. The idea is right, but the execution needs to be better. I really like the bowler's decision to bowl around the stump. Clearly, Alia is not happy with dealing with that angle created by Harmanjot. You can see that she is miffed with herself. Half of the innings is completed. 10 overs bowled. 36 for 2. Haroop 36 for 2. Haroop and Nimrat started the innings for the Calgary women's cricket after they were put into bat by the Stallions. Started well, but lost momentum in between, which led to a couple of wickets. Harsirat is going to bowl her third over. Flighted ball hit towards cover. Was in air for some time, but fell a couple of yards short on that occasion. Difficult for a finger spinner to grip that ball. This one was a good one. Angling in towards the batswoman. She covered that angle well and drove the ball towards pointish area. Crossover for a single. Shivalika brings back Alia onto strike. She's having a look at the field. See that two fielders are now outside the circle. This is the first time we see two fielders outside the circle in this game so far. Long on and a deep mid wicket, patrolling the boundary areas for Alia. Outside the leg stump. Went straight to the square leg fielder. No runs added. something in her eye. Getting ready now, Alia to face Harsirat Kaur, who is in the third over of her spell. Flighted one outside the leg stump, drifting down the leg this time. Pick up a quick single here. Good call there from Alia. Leg by signal by umpire Paul. Called for a run as soon as the ball hit the pads. Wasn't too far away from the keeper, but ran quickly there. Both the girls taking the score to 38 for 2 in the 11th over of the innings. Harsirat ran on full toss. That should have been taken advantage of. Is given a no ball for height again by umpire Paul, so should be a free hit. And let's see if Shivalika can make use of it. I'm sure Alia from the other end would be wishing if she would have been on the strike. This one hit towards the fielder directly, and there's a catch, but it's a no ball free hit, so that doesn't count. That catch was a good catch in the end by, I think that was Pahul Pannu, if I'm not mistaken. So no damage done to the fielding side on that free hit. Quicker one through the air, again pitched up in that region where the ball tends to get some bounce. Beaten by the bounce there. Should have taken advantage of that full toss in the previous over, and then the follow-up ball was a full toss too, which was hit directly in the hands of Pahul Pannu, who did well to catch that, but alas, it was a free hit, so no damage done. Score moves to 39 for 2. 9 overs remaining in the innings. That gives them 54 legal deliveries to score off. There's a big gap on the leg side, and Alia is looking towards that area. Yeah, and this one swept. Should get a single. Harmanjot Kaur comes back over the stumps for Shivalika. Drifts down the leg stump, wide. Whoa, it was close. Just fell little short of Tiffany there. Did her best, Tiffany, to reach the ball. Just fell probably 6 inches shorter. Brings up another single here. Harmanjot bowling a third over of the spell. 1 for 9 so far. As Alia gets ready to face her. Hit straight towards the short square leggish area. Harmanjot has 4 fielders on the onside and 5 on the off. Is a deep fine leg, deep mid wicket, and a long on. This one driven, and there's an appeal for a run out. It has been given out. Was driven straight, and Shivalika was backing up a little bit too far. Unfortunate, but she'll have to go. It was hit well by Alia. Went straight to the fielder, bowler. Got a hand and the ball hit the stumps and broke the bails. Finding Shivalika out of the crease. Unfortunate way to get out, but that's the way game is. So third wicket down for CWC, 42 for 3 now. Good bit of fielding there by the Stallions bowler on a follow through. It's the mode of the dismissal where it's the saddest dismissal you can have, runouts. Personally, I would always be distraught whenever I would get run out. Not many times I got run out in my amateur playing days. Again, that angle working well here for Harmanjot. Maybe Alia needs to adjust her stance a little bit to cover the angle of that ball. She's been outside the leg stump. No damage done. End of the over. 12 gone. 42 for 3. CWC. New bowler. Umaima starts off with a wide. A new batsman as well, Preeti. Wide again. Starts with a couple of wides here. Umaima. He's got fine leg, square leg, short square leg, deep mid wicket, mid on, mid off, extra cover, short extra cover, cover point, short third, tap down, and ran across on the other end, bringing Alia onto strike. Opening her account, Preeti. Alia plays the ball towards leg side and runs across as well. Smaller boundaries here. Someone who can use the long handle to a good effect can benefit because of the smaller boundaries on the straight side of the field. Another wide should be, yes, called by the umpire. Square boundary on the leg side is a little longish compared to the other sides of the ground. The straighter boundary is a little short, should be around 50 meters. Completely getting the line wrong here, Umaima. Bowls another wide. 4 wides in the over so far. She's bowled 6-1, 6 balls already, but 4 of them deemed illegal. Wide again, overcompensating this time around on the offside. Just get your thoughts back together, relax, take your time. Full toss driven towards the extra cover area in the gap. Alia wants to, but Preeti sends her back. Sensible, otherwise Alia would have been in trouble there. I'm going to have a word with Alia. Preeti. Brings 50 up for CWC. Sure, they're looking at something around 120, 110, 120 from here. Alia taking a little bit of time to get ready there. Head towards long on, where the fielder comes in and fields, restricts to a single. Longish over this one from Umaima. Bowled 5 wide so far. She comes in once again. 1 wide added to the tally of wides in this over. She just wants to get over with this over. You can feel that from here. This one misfielded, allows Preeti to run for a single. The score moves up to 53 for 3. Hopefully one last time in this over. Umaima is going to bowl to Alia, who is on 12. Should get a single there. Mistimed that shot. End of the over. "12 ball over that." And in fact, she bowled 2 overs. Happens sometimes when it's not your day. This is a funny game. This is a game of cricket. I think Savneet is coming back to bowl. "54 for 3. I think the ball has gone out of shape because of the wetness of the ground. Umpire Paul and Neeraj calling for a ball replacement, as we see Dharminder Tiwari rushing to the ground with the box of the balls. 14th over about to begin here after the ball change as Savneet takes over the charge of the bowling. Outside the off stump should be a wide. Upright stance here from Alia. Punches the ball towards the deep extra cover. Gets a single. Moves the total to 56 and her score to 14 now. Of the 25 balls she has played. Tabbed and ran quickly here. And a direct hit is given out. That's well done there from Savneet. And wanting to get Alia on to strike. And found herself short of crease. Direct hits always throw up a surprise or two, but this time she was well short of her crease. Another run out here. A fourth wicket down now for CWC, who are 56 for 4 after being put into bat by Stallions, who won the toss. To remind our viewers, this is the final of the league, the AWCL Canada Cup Women's League being played here at the Riley Park in Calgary. Rich history of this ground. New batsman woman in is Meheb. Savneet. Swan. Cut towards point. Fielder from deep. Cover comes in running. Gets the ball back to keeper. Alia takes another single. Just 1-4 in the innings so far. Meher defending that ball towards cover fielder. Still using towels to dry the ball. Still the ground on the wetter side. That's a good ball. Going stump to stump there. End of the over. A run out in that over. 57 for 4. 6 overs to go. As we see Paul Pannu is going to bowl the 15th over of the innings. The run rate going a little bit up now, crossing 4.07. Close. Missed that ball. Lucky it didn't hit the stumps there. Appeal for AWCL, but I think that hit the bat first. Score remains at 57. Pahul Pannu starts with a couple of dots. Wanting to sweep that. Hit her body, didn't connect with the bat. And this one got an inside edge there. She wants to play that shot. She might be better off going onto the back foot, use the feet, and then try and play the horizontal shot. This one bowled him there. That's what pressure does. We see that so many times. A few dot balls missed in this format. You know, even the best of the batsmen gets to their head. This one was full, was straight. Alia went for the big one. Missed the ball. And the ball hit the stumps. Two of them out of their groove. Fifth wicket here. Down for CWC, and they're in a spot of bother now. .57 for 5. This is the last ball of the 15th over. Good stuff here from Pahul Pannu. Very difficult to get away so far, the Stallion bowlers. For the CWC batswoman, new batswoman Zarfishan. I'm given to understand she played a good innings yesterday. Time check. I think they're running behind the schedule here, the bowling side. So the captain being advised on that. You can see trying to rush things here. Outside the leg stump, hit towards square leg, was direct to the fielder. No run. No run again. Harmanjot Kaur bowling her 4th over, I think. Side the off stump, misses, and in the attempt to quicken up things, misfielded that. Should be a wide, is given wide. Good to see some sense of urgency on timing side of things here, but you know, often these things can distract you. As Peel for caught behind from only the keeper. Zarfishan missing quite a few balls there so far. Should be a wide again. Maybe better to take a little bit more time and settle down and bowl a better line and length there. This one has been punched over the infield. Should be a boundary. As the second boundary of the innings. Good shot there from Zarfishan. He gets a hug from the fielding side. That's her sister. Not a side you see usually in cricket. Even the best of the friends and brothers fight with each other. But sisterly love is totally different. As we saw on that occasion. 64 for 5. 4 overs to go. Harsirat is going to bowl the next over. Foolish delivery driven toward extra cover. Seventeenth over in the operation. 64 for 5. CWC full ball. Dipping down. Meher not getting it away in the gap. Straight to the fielder. No runs. Similar. A shot being offered that occasion. So 3 dot balls here. There's so many gaps on available on there. Meher needs to get Zarfishan on the strike. 4 dots, 2 to go now in this over. Let's see if Harsirat ends a spell with a maiden over. She bowled well in a spell. Especially the first over was rockstar over. This one just between the hands. Umaima trying to catch. End of the over. Harsimran ends her spell. 1 for 12 in a 4. She is she's a talent to watch for sure. Is the making of a good left arm spinner. Can go the distance. She keeps her passion and hard work. And many a times that has to be supplemented by smartness as well. As we see Savani bowling a 3rd over. And Meher attempting a horizontal bat shot on a fuller delivery, and not the kind of shot you would want to play on that length ball. It's a better stroke offered, but I need to get some gap and get a single or 2. Missed that ball, calls for a run. Zarfishan makes it. Waiting for the signal from the umpire. It's played, no runs given. .66 for 5. I'm sure the CWC would be looking for some more runs. 66. In the 18th over. They got 5 wickets in hand, so might see Zarfishan going hammer and tong as Tiffany Savneet is bowling the over. Swan is in the air, but clears the field infield. Meher wanted to come for the second, but Zarfishan sending her back. Zarfishan batting with some purpose here. At least the intent is there. End of the over. Looked like an edge by the reaction of the bowler, Savneet. End of 18 overs. 5 down for 67. CWC. Tiffany Thorpe ahead towards mid-wicket. They don't take a run. Zarfishan wants to face the bowling here as Tiffany from a shortened run-up. Zarfishan comes out and drives that towards the extra cover boundary. It's picked up inside the ropes by Pahul. Zarfishan takes another couple, moves to 7. She has been showing intent from the beginning. This one wants to cut and misses. Is given a wide. Into the 70s now, CWC. They would want to end closer to 90-ish and then work their way in the bowling. And this one has been hit up in the air. Clears the fielder. Maybe a couple more. Yes, Zarfishan goes back. 2 more to her. Moves to 9. 72 for 5 now. Straight to the fielder. In the hands and good catch here. Ends a knock here. Zarfishan caught at the mid-on. Went straight to the fielder, straight to her hands, and Tiffany picks up a wicket. First one for her today. She didn't have a choice, Zarfishan. She had to go at everything. A good little knock here from Zarfishan. Eight legal deliveries left in this innings. The new batswoman, Arabhi Joshi, walks in. .72 for 6. Not sure if that is a good total, but we will surely find it out. RB getting ready. 2 to go in this over from Tiffany. First one played towards cover fielder where Pahul Pannu fields, and no run taken last time in this spell. And Tiffany finishes off with a dot. 1 for 12 for her as well. The score remains at 72, and the last over will be bowled by the skipper Pahul Pannu. Calgary Stallions winning the toss, electing to field, and asking the CWC team to bat. And they made 72. We lost 6 wickets in 19 so far. Last over begins with a wide. Should be another run added to it as the keeper doesn't collect the ball cleanly. It's 2 wides to begin the 20th over. Good comeback there. Bahul runs away from us. Looked like the full toss, but it dipped in, driven to the fielder straight at mid-on. No run. Again driven straight to the bowler. A wide and 4 dots in the last over of the innings. Arabi gets an edge to that. They cross over quickly for a single. 75. End of the over. I think they might that's the end of the innings. 75 for 6. CWC being asked to bat here in the final game of the league. AWCL Canada Cup Cricket Women's League. Made 75 for 6 in their allotted 20 overs. The Calgary Women's Cricket Academy. They started well with Haroop and Nimrat, but then they lost momentum. Both the openers, Alia, she tried to get going, made 15. Shivalika and Preeti both got run out. Meher tried her best, but Zarfishan showed some intent and played some good shots. She went for 9, and last over then being faced by Arabi Joshi has made 1 run in 8 balls, and total remaining at 75. So Calgary Stallions need 76 from the allotted 20 overs to win the final game and the championship here at Riley Park. And that's the bowling figures for you. Pahul Pannu 1 for 11 from a 4. Tiffany Thorpe 1 for 12. Savneet Kandola none for 10 in 3. Harsirat 1 for 12. Harmanjot Kaur 1 for 15 in a 4. Fall of wickets 1 for 22, 2 for 22, 3 for 42, 4 for 56, 5 for 57, 6 for 72. Harsirat was the pick of the bowlers for me. We again want to thank our sponsors for making this tournament happen, as we are now taking a short break. We will come back when the proceedings begin again. Welcome back, where the chase is about to begin. The Calgary Stallion women team, they need 76 to win the championship. Harsirat Kaur and Jessica are opening the innings for the Calgary Stallion women. Calgary Stallions, they won the toss earlier and elected to field. Restricted Calgary Women's Cricket Academy to 75 in 20 overs. Alia, she's going to start the proceedings for the CWC Academy team. Harsirat is a left-hander. 4 fielders on offside and 5 on the leg. A fine leg, short mid-wicket, square leg, mid-wicket, mid-on, mid-off, short cover. Alia starts with a dot. A point. Short extra cover, and mid-off on the offside. Alia swinging outside the leg stump. The ball swung a bit in the air. A strong girl, Alia. Bowling with decent pace here. Sell to a good line length here, Alia. Good start by her. Her team would need a few early wickets though. 76 to defend. Good ball there. Jumped from that length again. We've seen that in the first innings as well. Ball bouncing from that good lengthish spot. Hitting the batswoman on the hip. The hard cricket ball, never fun to get hit, either while batting or fielding. You have to endure these kind of things on the field. One has been hit very well towards the fine leg boundary. Picked that ball up off her legs. Is umpire Paul waiting for the fielder's signal? Is a boundary or a 6? A 4 signal now. It was a brilliant shot. The length was okay there, but the line was drifting towards leg. Picked up well from Harsirat. First 4 of the innings. Good ball there. Well played there by Harsirat, getting behind the ball, covering the bounce pretty well, offering a dead bat. That's the way to handle the short ball. And not many cricketers and batsmen in today's world have that kind of an comfort level playing the short balls. So 4 runs of the first over for the Stallions. That's all they need to do. Less than 4 runs required every over, and they will cross the line. The Calgary Women's Cricket Academy team would be looking forward to a couple of wickets here. Preeti is going to start the second over of the innings. A flighted one. Pitching it outside the leg stump. Phil Alia standing there at short mid-wicket. Preeti Kaur. Flighted ball. Defended by Jessica. Good ball there. It looks like her hand suggests that she bowls leg spin, but has been bowling off breaks. Short ball pulled away towards the square leg area. First runs for Jessica. She gets off the mark with a single. Takes the score to 5 for the Stallions. We need another 71 to win this final game of the league. One had been placed towards the fine leg by Harsirat. He's a good all-round player, Harsirat. I really enjoyed her bowling as well. Outside the off stump. Trying to cover the line of the ball by going towards it. Misses. End of the over. 2 from it. 6 for none. We're seeing a bowling change here. Alia has bowled a single over, the first one. And Preeti sharing the new ball with her, bowling the second over and the third over. Full toss. Nimrat starting with a no ball. The height being an issue. Is that the height? It was given for height, yeah. She's playing well. Did well there on that occasion as well. Covers the line of the ball. Keeps watching the ball till the last moment here. Harsimrat. This one driven off the length there. Fielded there by Preeti. No runs there. Nimrat to Harsirat. Well played. Good ball there from Nimrat. She's bowling around the stumps, trying to bring the ball back with the angle. But Harsirat has been presenting a straight bat. Is Nimrat once more wide down the leg. Let's see if it crosses the boundary. Running quick one, and then second. Wide signaled. Stallions move up to 7. Quite chirpy, the Calgary Women Cricket Academy girls. Wide. Harsirat watching the ball till the end, watching the ball go to the keeper's hands. She has been mighty impressive. The boundary in the first over was a shot of class. Straight. Doesn't get a run there. End of the... Is that the end of the over? No, there is the third ball. We got Mr. Talvinder Singh here, who's the women's cricket coach, CWCL. And there's a little bit of delay as fielders got hit flush on the leg with that shot. We have some time to speak to Talvinder Paji. Talvinder Paji, welcome.
Thank you.
लड़कियों को खेलना, देखते खेलना हमेशा बहुत अच्छा लगता है।
एक ऐसी कंट्री में जहाँ पे बॉयज़ डोमिनेंट हैं क्रिकेट में, वहाँ पे जब आपको लड़कियाँ ग्राउंड में नज़र आएँ खेलने के लिए तो एक बहुत बड़ी बात है। और मैं कैलगरी क्रिकेट को एक अच्छी चीज़ मानता हूँ कि उन्होंने लड़कियों को सपोर्ट किया, CDCL ने, और ये टूर्नामेंट ऑर्गेनाइज हो रहा है एशिया की हमें परमिशन से, तो इट्स अ गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर ऑल द गर्ल्स अपना कैलिबर शो करने के लिए और कैलगरी के ऑडियंस को अपनी प्रतिभा को दिखाने के लिए।
मैंने काफ़ी सारे गेम्स कवर किए हैं अभी तक, तलविंदर पाजी। बीन प्रॉब्ली दिस इज़ माय 15th गेम आई एम कमेंटेटिंग। 15 गेम्स में कमेंटेट कर चुका हूँ। पहली बार गर्ल्स क्रिकेट की कमेंट्री करने को मिली है। एक पिछले स्मैश एंड ग्रैब से के टूर्नामेंट के जो ड्यूरिंग वहाँ पर एक चांस था, लेकिन वो बारिश की वजह से गेम हुआ नहीं। कौन कौन से प्लेयर्स आपको लग रहे हैं जिनके अंदर टैलेंट है और उभार सकते हैं उनको?
एक तो दोनों टीमों के कैप्टन हरूप कंग एंड अदर टीम इज स्टालियन क्रिकेट अकेडमी से कैप्टन है पाहुल पन्नू। बोथ आर अ वेरी गुड प्लेयर। इनके साथ साथ जो यंगस्टर निखर के आ रहे हैं, हरसीरत, नमृत, इश्कीरत, मेहर, तो ये भी सारे बहुत अच्छे प्लेयर हैं जो आने वाले टाइम में आपको ऊपर वाले लेवल पे देखने के लिए मिलेंगे। बहुत अच्छी इनमें प्रतिभा है। इसके साथ कुछ हमारे साथ कैरेबियन प्लेयर भी जुड़े हैं, तो वो भी बहुत टैलेंटेड हैं, जिनसे हमारे प्लेयरों को उनसे भी काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मिल रहा है। उनमें से एक आलिया है क्लियर, तो बट जो नए अपने एशियंस पेरेंट्स का थोड़ा काफ़ी झुकाव है क्रिकेट की तरफ देखा जाए
जी।
तो वो लड़कियों को पहले देखा जाता था कि लड़कों को ही ज़्यादा सपोर्ट देते हैं, जहाँ इनक्रेज करते हैं, पर अब लड़कियाँ, वो पेरेंट्स आगे आ रहे हैं अपनी लड़कियों को भी लेके कि नहीं, हम अपने बच्चों को भी क्रिकेट में डालें। तो ये एक अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी है सबके लिए।
जी बिल्कुल सही बोल रहे हैं आप। जैसा कि मैंने बोला कि मैं पहली बार यहाँ पर गर्ल्स क्रिकेट देख रहा हूँ पाजी। हरसीरत एक बच्ची मुझे आज जो दिख रही हैं, बहुत ही टैलेंट भरा हुआ है उनमें। बॉलिंग बहुत बहुत बढ़िया बॉलिंग की एक्शन। शी हैज मेकिंग ऑफ अ क्लासिक लेफ्ट आर्म स्पिनर।
ये मेरी बेटी है।
अच्छा।
हाँ। तो बेसिकली ये राइटी थी, सारे काम राइट से करती है। तो मैं आपसे एक अपना किस्सा शेयर करना चाहता हूँ। जब मैं नेशनल खेलता था इंडिया में, तो जब हमारे ट्रायल्स होते थे तो वहाँ पे जब कोचेज सिलेक्शन टीम के आते थे तो पहला क्वेश्चन ये होता था कि हु इज़ द लेफ्ट इन द टीम। तो उसको कुछ उसके टैलेंट को देखा भी नहीं जाता था, उसकी स्किल्स को देखा भी नहीं जाता था, उसको एक तरफ कर देते थे कि बिल्लू लेफ्ट आर्म बॉलर है, आ जा तू टीम में, तू लेफ्टी बैट्समैन है, तू आ जा टीम में। तो तब से छोटे होते से एक चीज़ थी कि चलो अगर ज़िंदगी में आगे जाएंगे ना कभी तो ऐसा करेंगे। तो ये अभी 12 साल की है। तो मेरा यही कोशिश है कि इसको अच्छी क्रिकेट मिले, अच्छा कंपटीशन मिले। तो ये कर रहे हैं काम।
नहीं, बिल्कुल दिख रहा है सर, बिल्कुल दिख रहा है, बैटिंग में भी दिख रहा है। जैसे उन्होंने शॉर्ट बॉल खेली, काफी सारे लड़कों में भी बैट्समैन ऐसे शॉर्ट बॉल नहीं खेल पाते हैं जो बिल्कुल बॉल की लाइन में आकर जैसे स्ट्रेट बैट डेड बैट दिया उन्होंने वो शॉर्ट बॉल पे। पेस अच्छी थी वो आलिया की बॉल पे।
हाँ, शी इज़ अ गुड।
शी इज अ गुड बॉलर। तो आई एम माइटी इम्प्रेस्ड। मेरे को मालूम नहीं था कि आपकी बेटी है, लेकिन आई एम रियली माइटी इम्प्रेस्ड विद वेयर शी हैज गॉट हरसेल्फ इन सच। 12 साल की लड़की बहुत छोटी
नहीं,
छोटी
नहीं।
छोटी होती है, लेकिन
मैं आपसे एक क्वेश्चन पूछ सकता हूँ?
जी बिल्कुल।
चलो, आपने कहा कि आपने बहुत गेम्स कवर किए हैं, तो आपको चलो आज पहला चांस है कि पूरा मैच में कमेंट्री करने का मौका मिला है ना? तो आपको क्या लग रहा है कि आप यहाँ पे बैठ के बोर तो नहीं हो रहे? आपको मज़ा आ रहा है देख के?
सर मेरे को पर्सनली अब किसी को भी कोई भी गेम दिखाओ, लड़कियां खेल रहे हो, लड़के खेल रहे हो, बच्चे खेल रहे हो,
या
गली में क्रिकेट चल रही हो, 1935 के मैच का कोई अगर रिप्ले आ रहा हो, तो मैं थोड़ा क्रिकेट के लिए पागल हूँ थोड़ा मैं।
ऐसे यार।
ठीक है, तो मेरे को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, लड़कियां खेल रही हैं, लड़का खेल रहा है, गेम चल रही है, वो मेरे लिए बहुत
ना, गुड।
बड़ी चीज़ है।
तो मैं थोड़ा अपने प्रोग्राम के बारे में बताना चाहूँगा दर्शकों को, कैलगरी के दर्शकों को, और भी जो हमारे साथ दर्शक जुड़े हुए हैं। जो ये हमारा प्रोग्राम है CDCL के, एक तो वो CDCL के अंडर चलता है, जिसमें हम वीक में 2 दिन प्रैक्टिस करवाते हैं। उसमें हम कोई भी किसी प्रकार का कोई चार्ज नहीं है बच्चों से, टोटली फ्री है। प्लीज़ मैं पेरेंट्स को बताना चाहूँगा, अगर जो भी बच्चा सीखना चाहता है वो आएँ, अपने बच्चों को लेकर आएँ। बहुत अच्छा एनवायरनमेंट है, काफ़ी टैलेंटेड बच्चे हैं हमारे पास। सीनियर गर्ल्स हैं जो आगे फाउंडेशन को भी चलाती हैं। तो इनक्रेज करें अपने बच्चों को कि आके वो हमारे साथ जुड़ें, और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा स्पोर्ट्स को हम ऊपर मिल के लेके जा सकें।
ये कहाँ पर होते हैं?
ये अभी हमें CDCL के थ्रू ग्राउंड्स मिले हैं। एक मिलता है हमें, हाँ, एक प्रैक्टिस चलती है हमारी, कॉर्नर स्टोन चलती है हमारी, एक रैली में चलती है ट्यूसडे को। तो ये 2 जगह हैं जहाँ पे हमारी कंटिन्यू प्रैक्टिस चलती है हर वीक।
और दोनों ट्यूसडे को ही होती हैं
नहीं,
या?
एक ट्यूसडे को होती है, और एक जो हमारी प्रैक्टिस होती है संडे को होती है कॉर्नर स्टोन, जिसमें हम ऑलमोस्ट ज़्यादा प्रैक्टिस मैचेस खेलते हैं। तो सिटी से हमने ग्राउंड ले रखा है कॉर्नर स्टोन वाला।
पाजी, अगर किसी पेरेंट को आपको रीच करना हो तो कैसे रीच करेंगे?
तो इजीली आप कैलगरी वुमेंस फाउंडेशन के नाम पे हमारा पेज है यूट्यूब गूगल पे, तो यू कैन गो एंड कॉन्टैक्ट विद जो हमारे फाउंडर हैं महिमा वकार और वेंडी। तो आप उनके साथ कांटेक्ट करके इजीली आप अपने बच्चों को स्पोर्ट्स के लिए भेज सकते हैं, प्रैक्टिस के लिए भेज सकते हैं, और क्रिकेट के साथ जोड़ सकते हैं।
थैंक यू वेरी मच। 4 overs डन, 14 for no loss. तलविंदर जी हमारे साथ थे, doing a wonderful job for the development of girls cricket in Calgary, as we see Alia coming back into the strike. We have Surya Pratap, also one of our sponsors here. You can see Harsirat is Coach Talwinder's daughter, but Talwinder is also coaching Alia and other girls, and you can see Talwinder supporting each and every player, and not just his daughter. And, being a parent who has been involved in his kids' cricket as well, it's very difficult to see your kids playing in competitive environment. 15 for no loss in the fifth over now. Harsirat batting 5 of 16 balls, and Jessica 2 of 11. We had a good conversation with Coach Talwinder Singh from CDCL, who is helping the girls' cricket development. As he was saying that it's a no charge program for girls, so We once again personally would request parents to come forward and get girls involved with the local cricket. Here, the cricket game is a game that gives a lot of extracurricular qualities in a person, let be it a girl or a boy. Has got a lot of things to offer in terms of personality development. So please get in touch with Mr. Talwinder. So we got Mr. Surya Pratap Singh with us. Uh, he's the founder of the Calgary Stallions Cricket Club Academy, who's batting right now. And he's also sponsoring this tournament. What a wonderful thing to do. Is the next one is driven down by Harsirat. No run added. Surya ji, welcome.
Thank
Uh,
you.
just give us a little bit of background. How did this whole thing come around? How do you think about founding an women's or a girls' cricket team?
Okay, so like I mean, we go long back, like in 2011, started this Calgary Stallions Cricket Club in Regina, and then when I moved to Calgary, then I brought the club here in 2023. That was our first season in CDCL, and that's when like I mean, so and then the following year we started the Stallions 2 for the development program for under 19 and women. And I think our club was one of the first to start the co-ed against the men's team in a men's league. And then from there, then and then we had a pool of like 60, 70 players, and then they had their kids and children and everyone. So kept they came to me and they said like what, like we should have our children like a kids academy program too, and so that's why we like started this program in January this year. And so now we have like I mean kids, women, and everyone like coming for the training and everything. So we provide them like the training, coaching, and at the same time like Calgary Stallions Cricket Club has like spots in Division 6, Elite, Premier in CDCL. So accordingly, like they get to play in, according to their skill set, they get to play as well in the competitive league as well. So that way they're getting the coaching and the games, everything going hand in hand together, and then it's kind of like working out well for us. And this is the first time like our academy women like I mean participated in Canada Day Cup. So I think for the first time they're doing really well and in the final and doing great.
Sure. And these kind of opportunities obviously are the opportunities that lead to the development of the players. You know, they kind of develop the taste for the game in the competing environment. Brings a lot of different skill sets to the fore. The mental side of it, the physical side of it, the thoughtfulness. You know what to do at what time. Uh, it's an experience which goes a long way in the development of a professional player. 16 for no loss here. Preeti is bowling next one to Harsirat, who kind of guides it towards the fine leg. Movement of the feet there, but hand-eye coordination helping her to put that ball away in the fine leg area. Gets a single, moves herself to 5 and total to 16. Now 5.5, 5.4 overs. 60 runs required from here. The Calgary Women's Cricket Academy girls have been pretty vocal on the pitch, supporting the bowlers and each other quite well. How long ago did you form this girls team?
This one they were already a part of Calgary women cricket, and we added few new girls to it. Like I mean, we started like January this year, and Coach Talvinder has been working really hard on it. Like I mean, we started indoors, and then now we do indoor and outdoor both. So pretty much like 3 times a week, and so yeah, like I mean, in 6 7 months, the result is turning out pretty well.
Great. The cricketing season here is pretty short, as we know. The weather only supports 4 months of cricket outdoors. Uh, how how do girls train in the other months of the season where you can't train outside or you can't play outside?
So they get like a regular, like I mean, at least twice a week indoor training sessions. Like I mean, we book the lanes and everything, and then so, and also like pretty much once a month, we kind of do like a tape ball tournament so that they kind of get in touch as well and play competitive cricket. So training, coaching, and some tape ball cricket indoor is also helping them out. Yeah.
That's great to hear. Obviously, it's a great start. I personally reckon there's a lot to do in the cricket arena here in Calgary and Canada overall. The associate nations have been working towards uplifting the game in their countries. There's a lot of support of ICC. Personally, I've been associated with another associate country. Uh, been involved with the development of youth cricket in UAE. It's a good catch there. That was a brilliant catch. It was a little bit away from the fielder there. Harsirat again didn't move the feet too much. Got the ball higher on the bat than she would have liked, and good catch. And this is the first wicket down for the Stallions. The score of 17. They were getting a little bit bogged down by the dots. Again, we're seeing the pressure that's built by the dot balls. That's why we say that dot balls are just like puff of gold in this format of the game. Sirat ending up holding up to the fielder on the mid wicket. 17 for 1 now, 6.4 overs. Need another 59 of 13.2 overs here. Haroop taking that wicket. It takes a village to raise a child, as we say. So, where all do you think support is needed? Or what kind of support is needed to take the game further, especially the girls? And I'm a little bit biased when it comes to girls, because that's personally it gives me a lot of satisfaction to see girls playing the game now, especially when the game has become more more money oriented. It can become a career for everybody, not only girls, boys, and so where do you see what kind of support do you need in shorter term?
I think the biggest support is basically like getting them all the resources. So let's say like you just mentioned about like here we only have like 5 to 6 months of season, right? And after the winter starts, like I mean, so basically like providing them like throughout season support throughout year, and providing them like the maximum game time, more games. Like so I remember like when we started the co-ed one in the men's league and against the men's team, so that really helped a lot, like women getting their confidence back and stuff, right? So when they play against men, so it kind of like work as a development in terms of like mental fitness and all that, right? So so that has been challenging, and at the same time it's been like really great for them. And then now this year, like I mean, they're playing 20 to 30 competitive games compared to last year. Like back in the days, I think they were just only playing like 7 or 8 competitive games. And if you go like 3 or 4 years ago, they were just I think they only had like Canada Cup, like 4 or 5 games, right? So coming from there to all, like 30 games a year is what they need. Like you learn from playing games, right? So I think providing them the basic resource will help them the most. Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely. We see Shivalika, new bowler, action like Sikandar Raza and the famous Kolkata Knight Riders and the ex-West Indian player. The action. Sunil Narayan, that's right. She's bowling to, Shivalika is bowling to Jessica. Jessica is batting on 3 of her 17. This is where they would learn. You know, right now you can see they are a little bit tentative. Uh, I wouldn't use the word scared, but they don't want to get out, right? But you know, only this kind of an atmosphere will help them grow from wanting to save their wicket to showing intent and scoring. You know, experience is the only thing that can help them achieve that. And this is a great start, as we said. It's a good hit down the mid-wicket boundary. It stops a meter inside the boundary. Picks up a couple there, Jessica. And Surya, this game of cricket has become expensive now. It's an expensive game, right? So you need sponsors to come up and support the cricketing community. So we already have quite a few few sponsors who have come up and sponsored the tournaments this year. We would request more people to join the hands. As we said, it takes a village to raise the kid. Next ball, wanting to do drive, misses. Not getting to the pitch of the ball there. So once again, thank you very much for talking to us, and we wish you all the best. And let's hope your team crosses the finish line. Good luck for that, and keep on doing the wonderful work that you're doing.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Thanks.
Well, that was Surya Pratap, the founder of the Calgary Stallions group, and Stallions are pulling back things. They have done good so far in the 8th over, restricting the Stallions to 20 for 1. The way Harsirat started, it looked like they would blaze through, but the bowlers have pulled back things for the Calgary Women Cricket Academy here. Shivalika is bowling her first over, and Jessica needs to get going here. She's facing Shivalika. She moved a bit, and Shivalika thought that maybe she was not ready. This one just went over the stumps. Good ball there from Shivalika. Wanting to hit across the line. Missing it completely. End of the 8th over, 21 for 1. Things are getting tighter for the Stallions. 55 needed at 12. Required run rate now going up to 4.5, almost 4.6. The 9th over starts. First ball defended off the back foot by Pahul. Someone needs to take the attack to the bowlers here. And Panno does. She has dispatched this one over the mid-wicket area. Running hard here for couple. The throw comes in from the deep. Alia, the fielder there. They need quite a few of those kind of shots here to ease the pressure that has been built by the Calgary Women's Cricket Academy bowlers. Field dropping a bit back, 75-ish. Haroop, flighted one. Pahul comes to the front foot. The ball dipped in the end. Managed to play well that delivery. Quicker one through the air. Pannu gets behind the ball. "12, 13, 14, 15-year-old girls playing in this tournament. This is captain bowling to the captain. Haroop, the captain of the Calgary Women Cricket Academy, bowling to the captain of the Stallions, Pahul Pannu. One opens the face of the bat, runs it towards the short third man area. End of the over from Haroop. 2 from it, 23 for 1 and 9. This match looks a lot closer than I thought it would. The CWC team, as I said, is quite chirpy out there. It was very heartening to see the passion of these girls on the ground. "23 for 1. The scoreboard being updated. There's Shivalika. Flighted ball. Goes on the back foot. Wonderful stop there by Alia, diving towards her left. Stopping the ball, and with that, no possibility of any run. Mid-on a little deep, just outside the circle. Flighted once more, hit in the air, just above the fielder at the mid-wicket area, Zarfishan. Picks another single, gets Pahul on strike. One hit straight towards the long on area where Meher comes in and throws back to Shivalika, but not before they score a single. A couple of girls leading the charge of keeping the girls motivated from the CWC fielding team. That's the way to do it. Got to be talking and supporting each other in the field, especially the bowlers in the time when they are going for runs. Full toss, hit towards mid-wicket by Jessica. Picks up another single. Three runs of the over so far. We're approaching the last ball of the 10th over. And the Stallions would need to rethink about the strategy and how they want to chase this target from here. The run rate is close to about 5 now. That is going to put some pressure. They have some batting left in terms of some power hitters. Tiffany Thorpe, definitely one of them. End of the over with the dot. Shivalika completing her second over. 8 runs from her 27 for 1 at the end of 10 overs. Tiffany Thorpe has hit a couple of half centuries. End of 10 overs. Drinks. Quick drinks being served to the batsman. Gives a chance to bowlers to regroup as well. Showers of how's the Josh on the field by the fielders. And we can see from here it's quite high. Haroop starting a fresh over. Jessica drives it towards the mid-off fielder. Mid-on fielder where the fielder from mid-off crosses and collects the ball. This one trying to punch it on the back foot. She's using deliveries here. 28 deliveries for her 7. Let's hope she can connect a few. Make amends here, Jessica. This one just above the fielder at the short cover. Should be a single. Haroop keeping things pretty simple. Not trying too much here. Just needs to do the basic things. Keep her getting her pads adjusted. Loosened. Getting the pads tightened as Haroop bowls the next one. Fuller pitched ball. Panu staying a little bit on the back foot. Again, these kind of things they learn on the field. Should have been playing that on the front foot and driving towards the cover area. It's better. Should have been a run there. The fielder came in quickly from mid-on, preventing any more run. Last ball of the over. Oh, wanting to dispatch the ball towards the leg side again. Steep bounce from that spot. Is that spot where the ball bounces, length, you know, one particular length where the ball just bounces like a tennis ball. 11 overs gone here, 28 for 1. The Stallions need to go here if they want to cross the line here. They need to start scoring runs. They need to take some risks. It's better to take the risk in an attempt to cross the line than keep defending. It's not going to solve the purpose. Again, these are things that you learn with time. This is quite early in their... Oh, as he hit that, the bail is down. That's out. bowled it. Jessica hitting the wicket there. It should be a wide as well, I think. We'll wait for the umpire's signal though. Umpire suggesting there that the ball went over the leg stump, so not a wide. End of Jessica's innings. He made 8 from 30 balls, 28 for 2 now. In comes Tiffany Thorpe. A lot would depend on her shoulders. And at the same time, the CWC bowlers would be thinking about how to get her out. And she gets going, it'll be tough for them to stop her. They would want to get a wicket early. You can see the field is now opening up, is in deep extra cover. Long on and long off, deep mid wicket. Shivalika was the first one. It's been hit towards the long on fielder. One bounce, but long on and long off, about 7-8 meters, 10 meters inside the boundary line, just outside the circle for Tiffany Thorpe. They come back onto the circle for Paul Pannu as Shivalika bowls another one, wanting to hit that towards leg side from outside the off stump. Again, foot movement not there as much as should have been there. So missed the ball. Clearing the front leg there. Missing the line of the ball again. This one she connects, but goes direct to Alia at short mid wicket. No chance of a run. Shivalika bowling the last ball of her third over. She's picked up a wicket and gone for 9 runs. Pahul taking her time to get ready. Last ball of the over, around wide signaled. Short ball outside the off stump, left alone, no ball. I think it bounced twice before it reached the popping crease. .31 for 2 is a free hit. Just slipped, the ball slipped out of her fingers, I think. Hiding the ball behind, not allowing the batsman to see. Full toss, hit straight towards mid on where the fielder feeds, not before a single is taken. End of the over, 32 for 2. 8 overs remaining and 44 runs to defend here. CWC. Almost 5.5 runs now required run rate. A couple of boundaries will ease that. We haven't seen a six so far from any of the girls. Stephanie definitely has the game to clear the boundary line. Meher is starting a fresh over, right arm over the stumps. Full toss hit straight towards the long off area. Preeti fields. And Powell picks up a single. Tiffany, classic stance, open up a little bit. Wide ball. Opened up stance there from Tiffany. She's a tall lass. Meher. Hit over the shot mid wicket. Alia acrobatic there. The ball was way above her. Picks up another single. 35 for 2. Tiffany, 2 of 2 so far. Wide outside the leg stump. No ball as well for the height. Another free hit signal by umpire Paul. Wide outside the off stump, so the free hit will remain. Let's see if Pahul can take advantage of the free hit. Driven, Alia does a wonderful job of fielding it, but tried to dislodge the stumps. Wonderful fielding there. She would have definitely got the wicket of Tiffany by means of a run out if that would have hit. Wonderful fielding, wonderful to see. Girls throwing and putting their bodies on line for the sake of their teams. We see Meher bowling to Alia, like a sudden thick edge. Oh, that should have been taken. That was not straight into their hands, but the fielder suggesting that the sun came in her eyes and she couldn't side the ball. It was a chance, definitely. Was short of length, wanted to hit on the up, got an edge. Full toss wide again. They should run. Maybe 2. Yep. It's again a no ball. Meher. By signal? So 3 of that ball, a no ball, and they ran 2. Score moving up to 42 now. That should be another no ball. And the umpire will have a word with each other. She has bowled 2 no balls for the height. Will they make an exception, or I think she's bowled 3 for the height. The previous one was as well. So the umpires talking to each other. Umpire talking to the captain. That she cannot be bowling so many no balls for the height. I think there's a warning given. If she bowls another no ball for the height, she might be taken off the bowling. As Meher that's a better ball outside the off stump. Foolish ball. Pannu wanting to drive it was away from her arc. Wideish outside the off stump. Good comeback here from Meher. Another dot ball to end the over. A longish over. 43 for 2 in 13 overs. Meher Abrar giving 11 runs in that over. 2 wides and 3 no balls. Nimrat is going to start the fresh over. 33 now required. Of the 7 overs. Stephanie Nimrat starting off with a wide here. They need to control their extras here. Good ball. Bouncing. Shouts of catch it, catch it. I like the energy. I like the energy of these girls here. How did that miss the stumps? Pahul might be better off using the offside. She has been trying to force the ball through the leg side. Get a single. There are gaps available on the offside. The fielders are on the circle. They can use those gaps. Get Tiffany on strike. Full toss wide. Should be a wide. Is a wide given by umpire Neeraj. The 2 umpires officiating today. Umpire Neeraj and umpire Paul. You got 3rd umpire Dharminder Tiwari. He's also scoring the game today. Appeal for LBW, but quite high. The height of the ball being the issue there. Nimrat. Full toss taken on full. Hit towards the mid-wicket boundary. Should be a couple. Good throw there in the deep from Haroop. 48 for 2 now. Haroop has been pepping her fielders and bowlers. Straight to Alia, who plays a little bit of football with the ball. Some 6 overs remaining now. 48 for 2. Another 28 required from 6 overs. As we see Preeti bowling to Tiffany Thorpe. Wide, should be a wide. Tiffany wanted to hit that ball over the fine leg area. Was quite wide, didn't get close to the ball. Was there to be hit, but was quite wide to be fair. Preeti. This one has been hit towards the long off area. Tiffany scrolls through a single. Bahul was looking for the second, but her roop was on the ball quite quickly, not allowing the second run there. Preeti Kaur is bowling her 4th over. She has been very inexpensive, given just 8 runs off her 3. This one is up in the air, just falls in the no man's land. Another run for Pahul. 50 up now for the Stallions. Pahul in her double figures moves to 11, 51 for 2 now. Tiffany is facing Preeti. We see long off falling back, long on around 10 meters inside. Tiffany goes onto the back foot and double mind there whether to hit or not. Good bowling there from Preeti Kaur. He's got a protection outside, deep mid wicket, long on, deep extra cover. This one driven towards the cover fielder, misfield, yes and a no. Would decide against it, which was the right thing to do. His old adage, never run on misfields. Well fielded again by Alia. Alia is doing a yeoman's job here for the team. She is definitely one of the talents to keep eye on. This one has been dispatched. Is that the first 6? No, just falls inside. I think it's been given 6. Oh, from here it looked like might have fallen inside, but has been signaled 6. First one of the match. As I was saying, she has the reputation of clearing the field. Tiffany, the ball was in her zone and made full use of it. Good connection there. 57 for 2 now, 15 completed. It looks like we got the ball back from the bushes. With that 6, the score now moves to 57. 19 runs required by the Stallions from 5 overs. Alia is coming back into the attack. I think the right thing to do here was to bring Alia back into the attack, especially when Tiffany is trying to find her mojo. 1 wicket here will definitely put in some pressure. Wants a run there, Tiffany. Sent back by Pahul Pannu. Pahul was not even in her stride. She's itching to get strike here. Alia over the stumps, foolish ball, again defended towards the same area where Zarfishan fields and gets the ball back to Haroop. Release the ball to Alia. And 2 dots in this over so far. First 2 balls. Alia, this one pitched up again. She's bowling well, Alia. Every dot ball will add pressure. Is Alia running away from us? Good ball again, indicating the Haroop that it swung a little bit in the air. 4 dots. This is excellent bowling here from Alia. Should be a wide ball. Keeper does not do a great job of collecting it. Allows additional run, and this is the contest to watch. Alia versus Tiffany Thorpe. Either stance, the demeanor, dare to say, Sir Vivian Richard kind of a demeanor there from Tiffany Thorpe. Hit over the infield, over the point boundary. Should be cut in. Couple of runs. Meher comes in quickly from the deep cover fields. Tiffany gets another 2. 61 for 2. 15 runs now required of the 4.1 overs. Should be able to cross the line. The Stallions here. Whoa! What a ball! What a ball! Went under her bat. It was just outside the off stump. A little bit straightish ball, and that would have been curtain for Tiffany. Game of small margins here. Good over there from Tiffany. Just 2 of the bat and 2 wides. Good over to be bowling under pressure. She's bowled pretty well. Haroop. Next one, stab towards the overthrows here, not required. Alia going for the direct hit. Explaining to Haroop that she was out of the crease and she took a chance. Haroop not pleased with that. These are the moments you need to take care of. Keep your nerve under pressure. Haroop playing on 13, batting on 13. Pahul batting on 13. Haroop bowling outside the off stump, wanting to cut. Again, the keeper missing, not collecting, allowing a bye. You don't need this at this point of the time in the innings. 12 needed now. Driven, Alia does the fielding. Haroop bowling her fourth over. She's been miserly, to say the least. Just 5 runs and 1 wicket so far. Wonderful bowling there from Haroop. Really good ball. And Tiffany riding her luck there. Got to remember, luck often favors the brave. This one has been put away towards the fine leg. Was drifting down the leg. Good use of that shortish delivery. He played the field, knew exactly where the gaps are. Gets a single. Tiffany moves up to 13 from 13 balls. Her strike rate has been excellent, 100. Pahul plays that ball towards Alia, who fields and restricts runs. No runs on that ball. 18 balls, 11 runs. Pahul dropping the anchor there, and Tiffany coming in and hitting a couple of lusty blows. Alia and Haroop and Preeti in discussion with each other. How to stop Tiffany, how to get a couple of wickets here and bring them back into the game. Alia, keeper, has been a little tardy by signal. Alia bowling to Pannu, inside edge. Lucky there, they didn't hit the stumps. S- s- 67 for 2, 9 required from 2.5 overs after this ball. This one again hit towards fine leg, drifting down the leg side. Alia. Full toss missed by everyone, including the keeper. Once again, the keeper not able to collect the ball. She would be better off squatting a little bit. She has been upright. Again, these are the learnings she will learn with time. Leg by, score moves up to 69 for 2. Should be an easy peasy task for the Stallions from here on. Takes it on full and plays it towards square leg for a single. It's been a wonderful experience to be able to commentate on this game played by the girls here. Two teams, Calgary Stallions and Calgary Women's Cricket Academy. The captain bringing the field in now. It's the right thing to do. Just 6 required in 13 balls. Put as much pressure as you can. A wicket here, a couple of wickets. Again, not collecting the ball. Again, a leg by, and again a bye. Bye signal by umpire Neeraj. Too many byes. Five required now of 2 overs here for the Stallions to cross the line and win the championship. Namrat is going to bowl the 19th over. Let's see what she can bring to the table. Alia finishing, walking down towards the long on area. Is up in there. Is there a catch? Oh, it's a drop. That was a sitter, should have been taken. Straight into the hands of the fielder there. Good catch. It was hit hard, it was slightly flattish. Is that a twist in the tail or is it too late? Nimrat picks up the prize wicket of Tiffany Thorpe. I think that was the captain, Haroop, who picked up the catch. Still talking to her team, still telling them to believe. Three down now for 72. Stallions. Haroop still in it. Still pepping her fielders. It's great to see. Outside the off stump, wide signal. Just 3 required now of 10 balls. Should be another wide and an additional run they run. So scores are leveled here. You can see the beginning of celebrations in the dugout of the Stallions. Beautiful weather to be playing cricket in. Let's see if this is the last shot of the match. The captain Paul Panno places it towards short third man, wants to run. Good fielding there all round. Back up by Preeti as Namrat comes once more. Lets it go. Pannu. Hits that, the winning runs. The captain hits the winning runs, and well-deserved victory here for the Stallions. They won this championship. They won this final of the league. You see the Stallion girls rushing to the center. Happy lot. Good game. They won the final of the league. Won the toss in the morning. Asked the Calgary Women Cricket Academy to bat first. It was a little wettish that in the morning, the ground. And the Stallions restricted them to a score of 75. They were on the mat till the first 10 overs in their batting, with only 21 or 22 of their 10 overs for the loss of 1 wicket, 1 or 2 wickets. And from there, they scored 51 in the remaining 8.5 overs. 55 of the remaining 8.5 overs, clinching the victory here. Celebrations there. The huddle, team huddle and the celebrations. Well deserved victory. Man of the match, Pahul Pannu. Or Haroop, there's a discussion at the moment. So Stallions winning the final by 7 wickets. Harseerat started well. Jessica took 30 balls for 8. Pahul Pannu 16 from her 46 balls, and Tiffany Thorpe came in and hit a couple of lusty hits. 1-6 and a boundary that kind of changed the momentum and was helped by the Stallions. Were definitely helped by the number of wides that were bowled by the CWC Academy girls. There's a scorecard for you. There's the bowling figures. Alia Williams, none for 11. She bowled her heart out. Preeti Karthik, none for 15. Nimrat Dillon, 1 for 16. Haroop Kang was miserly, 1 for 6. In a 4 overs. Shivalika Katyal, 1 for 12. And Meher Abrar, who was expensive. 11 runs. Follow wickets, 1 for 17, 2 for 28, and then third one, Tiffany, when the score was on 72. Is the match summary coming up for you? There you go. The Calgary Women's Cricket Academy and scored 75 in the 20 overs. Courtesy 15 from Alia. Numbered scored 10. Zarfishan in the last couple of overs, got a bat and scored 9. Pahul Pannu 1 for 11. Harsirat 1 for 12. Tiffany 1 for 12. And Stallions in response were 76 for 3. Harroop was the pick of the bowlers for the Calgary Women Academy cricket team. Pahul Pannu and Tiffany, the major contributors here in their victory, chasing the score. Player of the match, Pahul Pannu. Was tough choice between Pahul Pannu and Harroop, but had to be given to Pahul for being on the victorious side. Congratulations to Pahul and the whole Stallions team, and commensurations to the Calgary Women's Academy cricket team. Well played to both teams, irrespective of the result of the game. And with that, we come to the end of the telecast. Before ending the telecast here, we again would want to make an appeal to contribute to this cause. Together, we at 22 Yard Networks and Canadian Cancer Society are raising funds to help people who suffer from this deadly disease called cancer, supporting the patients and supporting research and prevention and advocacy programs when and where they are needed most. Your support matters, and every drop of donation makes a lot of difference in lives of people and communities. You have the scan, you have the QR code you can scan, or you can go to the website. It's visit fundraiser.cancer.ca/teams/22yards network/donate. Last but not least, big thanks to the sponsors again: Prep Ultra, SNJ Pictories, Capture Your Moments, Source Sports, YYC Cricket, Surya Pratap Singh, the Realtor. Please subscribe and like. We bring this coverage through 22 Yards Network. Takes a lot to bring this live coverage to the cricketing community here. With that, me and my colleague Shashi Bhushan, this is Sandeep Rana returning you to the studios. Thanks for being with us, and bye for now.